Hello YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Nanny D here, back with two new pieces I have received. As you see in the background, it's two life-size Predator heads from the Predator 2 movie. It's the City Hunter and Elder. Both heads were sculpted by the one and only Scott Marshall from Canada. He's the man when it comes down to Predator heads, to the most beautiful and most movie accurate heads. He's the guy to go. So both heads were sculpted by Scott Marshall. The City Hunter head was painted by myself, and the Elder was completely assembled and painted by the master Scott Marshall himself. So you have now the chance and opportunity to compare both artworks next to each other. I think they both look awesome on display. I can't say which one is better. They're a completely different type of, characters. Me personally, I prefer the Elder. He looks so fucking amazing with all these details and with his beads and dreadlocks and chains and all that shit going on. It's absolutely amazing, and Scott Marshall outdid himself on this piece. So I can't express my appreciation in words. It means so much to me to have Scott's artwork in my collection. I'm super proud and happy. And if you would like to own one day an original Scott Marshall Predator head, please by all means contact the guy and ask. Expect to be put on a wait list or at least a couple of months to finish this thing, because I can tell you it takes you fucking ages to get this thing done. It took me 45 hours pure work to finish the Predator 2. So if you expect an artist to spend 40-50 hours with your piece, well, then you have to expect also a price tag in this $2,000-$3,000 range. So don't fucking lowball artists with $300-$500 shit, because for $300 or $500 you're gonna get the mass product, which is sideshow stuff, and sideshow stuff just sucks. Okay, sideshow shit is just crap. For instance, the City Hunter legendary scale. I mean, I got the piece, I was looking for it, and the second I unboxed it, I knew I'm gonna resell it because it just looked like crap. And if you want to spend $500 and you are happy with this crappy job, well, okay, then that's the way it is. But if you want a super accurate, museum quality, unique artwork, then you have to spend $2,000 for a piece like this, all right? So I just wanted to throw that in because I know I received a lot of requests after I showed my Predator 2 bust on Facebook from a couple of guys if I would do one of these heads for them. And when I told them it's gonna cost like $2,000, they were like totally shocked, like, oh my god, what, $2,000? No way. I expected something like $300, $400, maybe $500. Well, fuck you assholes. If you think I'm gonna spend 40-50 hours of my life and my work for $500, then go to fucking China or Indonesia or any other low-cost country, because I do not fucking work 40-50 hours for $500. You get it? If you want a museum quality piece, you gotta put down the money. It has to be put down. Otherwise, go for fucking mass products, because that's the way it is, guys. I just had to get this off my chest. So, enough rambling. Let's take a look at these beautiful pieces. So, let's start first here with the Elder. Let me zoom in here with the eyes, because the eyes look so freaking cool. I don't know if the camera can capture all the details. You see the mesh in the eyes, so cool. And by the way, Scott Marshall sculpts the eyes himself and then paints it, and they look so organic and lifelike. It's really amazing. Look at this. He's just about to say something. So, also incredible nice work here on the gum, with all the details. Here, the broken tusk with a piercing, which is so cool, just like in the movie. All these quills and spikes on the head, so cool. And what really blows my mind is, I don't know if the camera can actually capture all the details, but It's so cool the way he painted here the skin with this kind of translucent effect where all these freckles and veins are shimmering through the skin, which actually looks like old faded reptile skin. So cool. Absolutely amazing, flawless work. Look at this. So cool. And the details here on the dreadlocks are amazing. You know, with all these little chains and beads. Also the weathered beads, they look so cool. And what's also pretty amazing, how he put or applied here these metal tips to some of the dreadlocks, just like in the movie. Amazing. I mean, he just outdid himself. Also here on the collar. Real beads, so cool. So yeah, that's Scott Marshall's Elder. Now let's take a look at the City Hunter, which I have painted. I love the mandibles and the tusks, they look so cool. The mouth looks so nasty. It was quite a bitch to paint this baby movie accurate because it's pretty hard to come by with good reference pictures. And as a matter of fact, is they used like 8 different stunt heads in the movie, and every one of them looked a little bit different. So depending on which head you took as reference, they might look a little bit different. The eyes are also very cool. These are real glass eyes, which were also provided by Casey McCabe. He can make any glass eyes you want for any of your life-size busts, so contact the man if you need glass eyes for your life-size busts. Very cool. Also, the dome was pretty difficult to paint in this symmetrical shape. Looks easier than it actually is. It's very, very cool. And I also love the beads here on the dreadlocks with this faded bone effect. Aged bone. It's quite a lot of work to apply all these dreadlocks, and you know, every individual bead needs to be individually painted and then pulled on the dreadlock, and then each individual dreadlock needs to be super glued on the head. It takes you like almost 4 or 5 hours just to apply all the dreadlocks. And speaking of dreadlocks, let me show you the backside of the Elder, which is so freaking cool, with this clamp that holds these 3 center dreadlocks, which looks so freaking cool. I think this clamp, the shape or the form itself, was provided to Scott by Dano from Mexico, which is also a very young, talented predator painter. So watch out for this name, Dano from Mexico. He's actually painting my quarter scale NECA predator as we speak, which I'm super excited, looking forward to get this one. He is also an incredible predator painter, so I'm sure we're gonna hear this name in the predator scene more often. So yeah, these are my 2 new babies. Hope you like them, and I'm pretty sure some more predator life-size stuff is coming my way pretty soon. Alright guys, enjoy your collections, enjoy the hobby, and see you around on the tube. Bye bye.